Hello everyone, and in today's video I'm going to tell you about diffusion models and how AI converts text into images and not only into images. So firstly, when we type something to AI, some text, the first thing it does is it turns it into numerical representations called vectors. These vectors help the AI to recognize the meaning of words and their relationships with each other. When the neural network is trained on large volumes of text and data, it's searching for combinations of words, and by looking through millions of text and millions of combinations, so it memorizes that these words are commonly used together and it has some meaning. And by that memory of neural network, it can turn these vectors into these representations. And because by that we can even create some stuff that normally not possible. So for example, this image is created with AI, and the generate prompt was like generate me a picture of a brain flying on a rocket in the space. In life, it cannot happen, and I don't think that in any data it was mentioned that brain can fly on a rocket. But because of these combinations and millions of data, I can understand that this can be possible, and it just adds two things together by thinking that it could be right. But the main process in creating pictures it's called diffusion models. So diffusion models is when one environment is changed by another environment. For example, as you can see in the picture, we have an environment of blue balls and the bottle with green balls. And when we open the bottle, green balls and blue balls are starting to mixing together, creating a new environment with green and blue balls together. This is how it works in AI. It's called diffusion models, and it goes like recursively for many times. At first, we have just a noise, so just a random set of pixels. And for first time step, it just trying to create the basic representation of these connections that it got from vectors. And the mid progress maybe look like this. So we already can see a yellow. So it's turning into a yellow flower on the blue sky. So we can think that it was a prompt. We already can see the progress. And with that technology, it can make really high quality pictures. And diffusion models is just an technology. It's an advanced technology that takes millions of pictures. And by diffusion model, it firstly doing the exact opposite. So we have a full detailed picture of a yellow flower, and it for t time steps it goes from this to this. So it's creating noise from a clear picture, and by that, by training on millions of data, and by these vectors that we got from the text description, it creates the opposite. So originally it's called rediffusion model, and from noise we can make pictures by using this stuff. Two main models that uses this diffusion models are DAL-E and Midjourney. We will see how they works later. And by the technology we can make a lot of stuff. It can be portraits of people, realistic objects, and some fantastic scenes. It doesn't matter what we type, because of these two methods that AI use, so diffusion model and turning numeric representations into vectors, we can create stuff that isn't possible in reality, but it can find some connections with them because of the large volume of data it's been trained on. So for example, if you go to ChatGPT and type something like generate me a picture of cat in the space. So right now it's already turned my prompt to vectors. Right now its diffusion models is working, and we got this picture. It's from regular ChatGPT. It's not based originally on making pictures. If you go to DAL-E and give him the exact same problem, generate me a cat in the space, it's doing the same thing. So diffusion models is now working, and in a few seconds we will get a result of our prompt. So it gave us two pictures. They are close to each other. So if we look at this, they are quite close to each other, but DAL-E is better because it can give you multiple options, and it's better to understand what you're trying to, for example, change in the picture. So if we said that uh, get rid of all the planets, DAL-E will do it quicker and will understand it better than ChatGPT. And in my opinion, this technology can be really used in almost every aspect of your life, but the main goal is in medical, healthcare. So diffusion models are not only about creating pictures, it's about creating anything you want from just nothing. And in medical, in healthcare, it can be used to create treatments for the issues and diseases that we're not now able to beat. For example, cancer. By training on a large volume of data and by trying many times, it can create the exact the useful combination of chemical elements that we need to create a special mixture to defeat cancer. And it can be even used in education. It can create new materials or creating special environments for students to look. And I think nowadays it's really important to keep up with all the stuff that goes in AI, because any because every day there are many new new decisions that are made in AI, and a lot of them can help you with your life. So it's really important. That's all for today. Thank you.